today what I want to share with you is 8 things that I channeled for you. I meditated on them for a bit and I channeled what is the 8 things you've got to let go of and 8 things to welcome to go from any form of heaviness to infinity, infinite receiving, infinite success, limitless expansion and so forth. Hello, my powerful one. Now, one thing that I love about working as a visionary behind business energetics is that I'm being insanely guided by the energy, by, if you like, the source, the universe, God, angels, I don't know, or all of it together. But I'm being guided all the time, as in the well of inspiration that's coming from me. It's incredible, including the night time when I sleep, my dreams. So I want to share one very recent guiding dreams I had, which was so clear to me. This is for me and my community. The dream was something like, first I was shown as collectively we're being catapulted upwards. It was in a fun way on like a boat, and I had that sense that we're going to like being catapulted upwards, and it happened and everyone was laughing, smiling, like being catapulted upwards. And I was shown a lot of yellow color, as in, you know, success and wealth and power, so yellow color. And then I was shown that I, as a, if you like, the leader of this movement, I was intuitively letting go of 8 pebbles that were arranged like in letter H, and I was kind of letting them go. And when I did, they reorganized themselves and it formed, when I looked, it had infinity sign. Suddenly it was infinity sign. So essentially it was like going from heaviness to infinity. And therefore, following this dream, I sat down and I, if you like, channeled for me and my clients these 8 things. And today what I want to share with you is 8 things that I channeled for you. I meditated on them for a bit and I channeled what is the 8 things you've got to let go of and 8 things to welcome to go from any form of heaviness to infinity, infinite receiving, infinite success, limitless expansion and so forth. So this is a fun video. Yes, it's based on my dream, but I truly believe that there are no coincidences and that you're meant to be here. So I do believe that you will find in this video exactly what you need for this time. And please do let me know in the comments, all right? So here we are, 8 things to let go and therefore welcome something else for you are, number 1, letting go of making things happen. And instead, what you want to welcome more of stepping into magnetism. Here it is that where we are so used to, especially in a business, thinking that it's I, physical me, that I make with my action, with whatever I do, with my strategy, I make my business grow. However, this is just part of the equation and it's actually a lower state of consciousness. It can work and we've probably all been there. I certainly was living there full time when I felt like it's all up on me, as in I'm going to pull my sleeves up and I'm going to make shit happen. Now, it's much more powerful than not making shit happen, I guess, or feeling like I'm powerless or I cannot. So it's still much more empowering state than sitting and not doing anything, and we can create quite a reasonable level of success from that place. However, you and I know that it's really tiring, that it has got its limits. Today, I'm inviting you to explore where do you still feel like it's on you, like you are holding it together and it's you making stuff happen. That harder you push, more results you go, more action equals more results. Explore it in your business and of course in your life as well. And today I'm inviting you to start consciously letting it go. I let go of this idea that more I push, more I work, more success I get. I let go of this idea that making things happen even exists, because there is a completely different level of consciousness, and that is that when I am becoming magnetic, where you go on simply law of resonance, they're still working, of course, but is from completely different way. But the work is essentially really adjusting your field so you're in so much power and magnetism that the results come to you. We call this through me consciousness and as me consciousness, and that's been definitely my life and business journey so far, and it changes everything. When you go from that life happens by me to life happens through me and as me, oh my goodness, everything changes. So that's number one thing that I'll invite you to let go of. And I have got for you a mantra that carries the energy of this, so it will help you to hold it in your body, this new truth that my energy is the invitation. What is mine comes to me effortlessly. Use this mantra. I'll repeat it again. Use it for yourself. Contemplate on it, because it will help you to let go of that action-based thinking and welcome the magnetism more. And that is, again, my energy is the invitation. What is mine comes to me effortlessly. All right? Number two thing, letting go of linear time and stepping into quantum expansion. This is where we're so heavily programmed to think that time flows. And yes, it does in our physical experience, but again, it's only part of the equation. When we look deeper, everything is happening in here and now. So the invitation is to stop looking at how long it's going for me to take. I've got to measure how long it takes me to manifest or achieve next level of growth, because you can't measure the time. It's feminine energy, and when you try to measure it, it collapses upon itself. It just doesn't work. And instead, thinking in terms of the time or past or future, think in terms of now. Literally, this is how you can collapse time, and that which you even perceive as a distant future, that possibility exists now for you here and now. So all you gotta do is you gotta fully activate it and fully embody it. I've got a new mantra for you that will help you to let go of this idea that time flows, that it takes certain time to achieve certain level of success or next level of success, and that is this: time expands to meet my frequency. What I desire is already here. I'll say it again. Time expands to meet my frequency. What I desire is already here. All right? So that's the second thing. You're letting go to step into infinity and infinite receiving, expanding, and so forth. Number three, I invite you to let go of strategy-first thinking and instead step into frequency-first thinking or energy-first thinking. You see, in business energetics, many people think is when you step into the world of business energetics and use that to create exponential growth in your business, that you're letting go of all the strategy, that it's all about feminine energy and all about energetics. Strategy always needs to be part of your life, of your business, and building that next level of business. Is masculine that comes with feminine, of course, but it's where you place it that's important. And if in your thinking you got still that old paradigm, that strategy first, action first, then you're hurting yourself. So today I invite you to let go of that idea and step more fully into idea that frequency first, my energy is first, it leads my strategy, it enforces my strategy. So the strategy, whatever I do, is just matter of course. And I love to do that. And there's so much fire in the belly that of course, I want to do, and it just flows. Whatever I do, it just flows. And it's those strategies that come as a result of your incredible energy alignment or next level energy alignment. Those are the most potent, those are the most profitable, and so forth. So the mantra to help you embody this today is: my energy is my business plan, and strategy follows my frequency. Yes, my energy is my business plan, strategy follows my frequency. Number 4 is letting go of overgiving and stepping into sacred receiving. Overgiving is still like a freaking pandemic in the world. Yes, we let go of one pandemic some years back, but this one, overgiving, stays. And we've got to do something with it, because overgiving comes from a place of, energetically speaking, archetype of prostitute or the whore, where we're seeking for the worth through really overextending ourselves and helping ourselves so much that we're hurting ourselves. So this is where we want to save the world, where we want to save the people, where we want to push our clients and even our loved ones in our families up the hill of the transformation. I'll do it with you. Over my dead body, you'll get result. Come on, come on. Not realizing that as we are overextending our energy so much that not only we're hurting ourselves, we're getting tired, we're getting resentful, it's not sustainable, but also we are hurting those we want to save. Because when we want to save our clients, when we want to save the people around us, we are ripping them off opportunity to go deep inside of themselves and tap into resources that are in them, lying in them dormant. And once they tap into those resources, they awaken them, their whole life will change. They're not remaining codependent on you as a coach, on you as a powerful one in the family, on you as their mentor, and you as a business provider, and so forth. So no more overgiving. Ask yourself, where am I overgiving in my life? Where am I overgiving in my business? And we're going to replace it more with more sacred receiving. You know, the nature works in such a way that when you help one person to, let's say, become more wealthy, the universe wants to give you back many times over, not just once. Energy always wants to expand. So natural balance of the energy is actually to give you back many times over. But you've got to receive it, you see? And in order for you to receive it, you've got to stop overgiving. There is no space in you to receive abundantly where you're overgiving. So I invite you to let go of overgiving and step into sacred receiving more. The mantra for you to hold this in your body is, I receive as easily as I breathe. My presence is enough. I receive as easily as I breathe. My presence is enough. Okay, we're gonna move on to number 5, but before I will say something important. You're already probably feeling activating, awakening. Your body is having certain sensation that, oh my goodness, this is powerful. I'm so powerful. I'm going to use this. And I'm just going to remind you that activation, as freaking important and powerful it is, activation is not transformation. Activation is the first part of the transformation. And I know you're not here just for activation, which yes in itself is powerful, but you're here for full transformation. And if that's the case, of course it's the case, you want to be inside of Business Energetics Academy, inside of the 3 core programs of Business Energetics Academy. You embody this 1,000,001%. You'll integrate the material that we're talking about and so much more, the energy that we're talking about, into every vessel of your business, every vessel of your life, every vessel of your energy, and that changes everything. So I will put somewhere in description link to Business Energetics Academy so you can explore it. You can explore the 3 core programs, and of course you can also apply to have an exploratory call with our Business Energetics mentors. So in case you need a little bit of guidance, which program is best for you and so forth. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Number 5, thing I'm inviting you to letting go of is waiting for proof and stepping more into full body certainty. I've been talking about this quite a bit, but this peekaboo effect with the energy and the universe. Hey, I'll be the good girl and I'll work with the energy, but universe, do let me know that I'm doing it well. Physical reality, adjust really quickly because I need to know that I'm doing it well. That transactional relationship with the universe, that's still waiting for validation and proof. Where you want to be in is absolute embodiment of certainty, where you know you are proof yourself. You know that whatever you decide is sacred. You're literally molding entire universe, and so it is, and you move with it, and therefore you're not looking for the proof, you just move with it, you decide. You are in certainty, and therefore the universe has got no other choice but to adjust to your certainty and energy, okay? So with that, I'll give you a mantra to hold this in your body more fully, and that is, I lead with energy, not evidence. The world rearranges for me, okay? I lead with energy and certainty, not evidence. And the world rearranges for me. Okay? The world really rearranges to meet your certainty. Okay, number 6, I invite you to let go of the idea that the business is being work. It's about working, building. And instead, let it be more of a playground of the energy and revealing what is already there. You see, because every one of your dreams, every one of your desires, every one of the stages of the business, whether it's at 6 figures a year, multiple 6-figure years, 7-figure years, multiple 6-figure, 8-figure years, it energetically, it already pre-exists and it's got real form, real architecture, real structure, and your life and business is going to be so much more enjoyable and easier when you perceive this as play with energy and revealing what's already there rather than building it brick by brick. It's going kind of back to with action and making it happen. Energy is here to be played with. It's to have fun with. It's to really live to discover all that we can be, do or have. So perceive it this way and you're going to have so much more fun with it. I remember in my life and in my business, as I said right at the beginning, that the inspiration really flows and I'm being guided every moment of my day. And sometimes, very, very rarely, but it sometimes happens to me that I move going from being just open channel of this receiving and I go into, oh my goodness, there's so much to do, to create. And the moment I felt there is so much to do to create, immediately I feel in my body the hardness, like what the heck? No, that's just an old mindset, old wounded masculine energy when I feel like I've got to do this. There is nothing we've got to do, nothing we have to do. And I know some of your limitations are going to argue, yeah, but if I don't work this hard, I'm not going to be safe, I'm not going to make enough. But that's your limitation talking, my darling. That's not the nature of the universe. That's not the nature of who you truly are. So I'm here to remind you that it doesn't matter how huge your business aspirations are, they're there, pre-existent for you. You're meant to live them and perceive them as play with the energy, perceive business growth as play with the energy rather than I've got to do more. Okay? Mantra for you: I trust the unfolding. Everything is working in my favor and as I get to reveal all that there is there for me, which is infinite. So there's number 7 and final one, and that's the biggest one, and I had to include it here, and that is letting go of self-doubt, letting go of undervaluing yourself, instead stepping into more unshakable self-value and radical self-love. This, I could go on and on and on about it, how important it is. But here's the thing, the self-love and self-value is, yes, you have a default in yourself, just how much, generally speaking, you love yourself and value yourself and your work. But it's also moving, and it's your number one responsibility to really let go and continue letting go of any old self-doubt, any old, I don't know, I'm going to beat myself up when I don't succeed, any old pattern that is making you smaller than you're meant to be, because this is a massive cornerstone of you and your business success and how much actually impact you can make in the life of others, because you can make the full impact you came here to do only when you are essentially shining fully and when you step into your absolute full self-love and self-value. So please, please, please ask yourself today, where else can I love myself more? Where else can I love and value myself more and my work more? Okay? And by the way, I just want to let you know, we have got a free, very powerful videos, the Queen's Code series here on YouTube. So if you feel intuitively that self-love and self-value is a really important area for me to work on, I will link somewhere, maybe over here, the first video of the Queen's Code, and you can watch all 3 of them. It's some very powerful material available here for free on YouTube. All right? The mantra for letting go of self-doubt and undervaluing yourself, and for you to hold more of self-love and value in your body is, I am the standard. My worth is undeniable and the world reflects it back to me. One more time, say this with me. I am the standard. My worth is undeniable and the world reflects it back to me. And with that being said, my dear, I'm going to make a couple more invitations. Number 1, I want to hear in the comments, please, which one resonated most, which one really you're letting go more consciously today and receiving more fully. Number 2, I will ask you, please, if you're not subscribed, because plenty of you are not, hit that subscribe button, please. Like this, comment, because guess what? If one more person finds this video and becomes more awakened, powerful, abundant because of it, you're going to be generously rewarded for it by universe many times over. It's a small act of love, so if you can contribute to someone else's growth, I will hugely appreciate it. It will help this channel, it will help this work, it will help the world. Thank you very much in advance, and I'll see you next time. Energetic selling and marketing is not a set of sales techniques. It's a lifestyle, a chosen state of being. Through my book, I teach powerful women like you to use the immense power of your energy to grow your business. Because when you do that, there are no limits to what kind of impact you can create in the world and in your life.